Oh my god, hang on, they've released it? That is insane. Hang on a second. Apparently they've released the game, according to the chat. Not the game, but like the gameplay and everything. Early on the Xbox's channel. That seems like a shit show. Watch the trailer. It's trash. Oh my god. Okay, is it on here? Halo campaign evolved? New engine, new levels? Halo campaign evolved? What? Halo remake? It's the remake? The name's kind of cringe, but Halo 1. That looks good.
The ring has some kind of deep religious significance. They call it Halo.
When's it out? Well, it'll be out like November
that
next year.
Halo is some kind of weapon.
What sort of weapon is it?
One with unimaginable power.
They done good already. Oh, campaign that started it all. And it's gonna come to PlayStation.
Fire Team Charlie, we're on our way.
Oh, it looks good. Yeah. Yes. Neither looks cool. Warthog. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I remember this so vividly.
The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The
Oh,
Cartaginians
the
are
pistol. The pistol looks so cool. The hunters.
Rock and roll, rock and roll.
Oh, the memories I have playing this game.
Give them hell, Chief.
When's it out? Coming 2026. PS5. We spoke about that on Just Chatting yesterday. On the T-spinning. And it's going to be on PC.
How they were blocked
Oh.
out, how they were sequenced, how they were put together. And we've done that across.
Wait. Oh, is there like a Vidoc thing? Hang on. They've got a gameplay demo. Okay, hang on. Whoa, there's loads more. Is there any more beyond this? No, okay. Behind the scenes Vidoc. Let's do that. Oh, the music. I honestly thought it's the multiplayer one. The thing is, it actually looks like a proper remake as well. The multiplayer stuff concerns me, but this is just the campaign.
Halo Campaign Evolved is the next project coming out of Halo Studios. It is the ultimate Halo CE campaign remake. It is coming to Xbox, PC, and for the first time, PlayStation. It'll be arriving next year. To talk more about it, we've got Dan, Max, and Greg from the development team. Guys, let's get into this. Why is this the right game for right now?
We did this work on Halo Anniversary. I felt like there were certain things that were left unsaid. There were certain things that we weren't able to achieve at that time. There were certain things we weren't able to do.
It's a great time to revisit Combat Evolved for new players, for established Halo players, and maybe even for old friends playing on different hardware today, to allow them to play together and enjoy the franchise together again.
Going back to the Halo ring again for the first time.
For the first time is really important, and for them to be surprised by new content and feel like
It does
excited
look
again
really,
about
really
exploring
pretty.
the ring world.
For new players, this is the right time for you to jump in. Think of this as your introduction into this huge franchise we've been building for the past 25 years.
I'm curious how you're going to focus on capturing the essence of the original, knowing that you need to evolve to kind of move the experience forward.
Yeah, from design, we don't take that
Yeah,
lightly at
that's
all.
a remake.
Whenever we make a change, the number one thing was to be true to the original game.
For every one of those topics that comes up, there's someone who is incredibly passionate on the other side, saying we can, like, that is sacred. We do not move that crate.
It's really about looking across, what we've learned over the years, what technology we've built, and how we can tie that back into this experience.
So in this game, up to 4 people can play the campaign together, regardless of which platform they're on. And then we're kicking it old school. We can play 2-player co-op on consoles, on the couch together, just like we did back in the original. What do you have to do differently to account now for 4 people running around?
For different co-op counts, we will make some of the spaces larger. We also want to make sure we're authentic to the encounters themselves. So it's a balancing act between that difficulty tuning and making those encounters the right size for the right space.
I understand that we've done some special tune-up works to the beloved Warthog.
We have. There's a new seat. What I like to call the golf cart
new
seat. Or the
seat?
bumper seat. This is on the back of the Warthog.
A
so
little
now you can
bumper
bring
seat?
everyone with.
Mind if I join you?
Let's talk a little bit about one of my favorite aspects of the Halo franchise. What is a skull? What's cool about it? What does it do?
A skull is a gameplay modifier, generally mean-spirited. It makes the game
Okay, they're
more
keeping the
challenging for the
skulls in.
player.
The
That's cool.
combination, the pairing of these different skulls and how that's going to create that new gameplay experience. Huge amount of replay options for folks.
I love the replayability that skulls bring to a campaign. There's is almost endless variety.
We have dozens of skulls this time.
The most that we've ever had in a Halo game.
Are you a lasso guy? I think you yourself told me that you don't think anyone would ever be able
was
to
it
complete
the
this
skull
game
where
with
it was like
legendary all skulls
the
on?
birthday
I don't
party
think
one whenever
so.
you shot
I mean,
a grunt in
there's a
the
lot.
head?
And so if you can do a
Or
true
something, it would make like
legendary all skulls
kids
on
like
run,
cheering, going,
let us know.
yay, like they're at a party.
I'd love to see it. I think, that'd be really hard.
If there's one thing that this community has shown us is do not underestimate them, and they will find a way. So Halo's always been known for its sandbox. How has this evolved?
We made sure that anything we included isn't going to drastically change the way the game plays, to change the sandbox in a drastic way, but there's some really fun kind of additions, and that's across enemies, weapons, vehicles, things that in the original CE you weren't able to do before that you now can. You finally killed the elite with the sword. That weapon hits the floor and you can pick that up and just kind of really take it to the enemy.
It's great. The sound design. All these weapons, by the way, have been painstakingly remodeled, rebuilt, higher fidelity. How do all these things kind of come to life?
That comes across through the way they look, the way they sound, the effects, the actual panels on the weapons themselves, the ammo counters.
With Unreal, the fully dynamic lighting
looks
within
good.
Lumen allows us to get those effects, right? That rich plasma lighting up and brightening the environments.
Of course, one of the hallmark elements of Halo CE is what becomes kind of a three-way battle with the introduction of the Flood.
There was quite a bit of development between Halo CE and
Are they going to
3
show a bit of
to
the
kind of how the
Flood?
Flood behaved and just how they interacted with the player. So we've pulled a lot of those Flood behaviors into this game.
And I would say this is a learning specifically from CE to Anniversary, which is just kind of that mood, the atmosphere, the tension, the horror, and really delivering on that from the way that we stage the encounters and the setup and how we reveal the Flood.
In Halo Legacy, there were some pure form units. We've pulled in a familiar friend, familiar fiend, if you will, to challenge the player.
Talk to me just a little bit about
so
how we're
pretty.
approaching the narrative aspects to bring it up to the same level as the rest of this game.
We want to tell an authentic story and we want to level up the cinematics from the source.
Oh, so they
As we
didn't.
were building this out, we didn't just kind of put a new coat of paint over the original cinematics, right? We ended up revisiting exactly how they were blocked out, how they were sequenced, how they were put
they
together, and
redid
we've
it
done that
all?
across the board.
We have access to original source assets, original source code, and access to the original storyboards. We are remastering, remixing the music to go along with these cinematics.
We also had the core principal cast come in and re-record all the lines.
How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engines?
Wow.
This really provides a degree of fidelity that we weren't able to
That's
do
so
for Halo
cool. They got
Anniversary.
back
Now would
in.
be a very good time to leave.
I'm super excited that this game
I
will
love
include
that.
3 brand new bonus missions. Tell me a little bit about that.
It was really important that we preserve the original story as it is.
Bonus
these
missions?
specifically are meant to be a prequel, a setup for the main course. These new missions are going to offer some new opportunities for character interactions, maybe
so it's
between
prequel missions.
Chief and Johnson.
We've got some new mechanics.
What?
There's some new AI behaviors.
Is it gonna be
things
like
that haven't
Master
been done
Chief on
before,
Reach?
in Halo CE.
I think we're just getting started.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
So where are
okay.
we right now at this stage
This
of
is
development?
good.
What can you share with us?
In the past
This
few
is
weeks, we've
really,
been
really
able to
good.
start engaging and sending builds out to some of our community members.
we can now see so many of the elements of the level really coming together.
I'm going to call it. It's going to come out November next year.
There's a point in every game's life cycle where it kind of just comes online.
Seeing
But I want it
high
to be
fidelity
now.
versions of the cinematics, elements of the sandbox,
They're trying to do it day and
counter
date
creeps
as
and
close
the
as possible
lighting.
with the original.
You go to someone's desk and give feedback live
25th.
on an experience, and to me, that's like a really exciting time in game development.
The ultimate love letter to the game that started it all. I would call upon our entire Halo community to welcome with open arms this next generation of players. I'm excited to just relive these experiences again for the first time.
Okay. And it's Xbox Play Anywhere, obviously Game Pass. I'm sold. I am sold. What are we thinking? Whew. I don't know what to watch. Shall we watch the demo? Is that that was the same one we just watched. Let's watch the demo. Put in 4K, baby. Give me that 4K. Oh, it looks so good. No, it looks so good. This isn't the trailer again, is it? Or is this just a mission?
The Covenant
this is the
believe that
mission.
what they call the silent cartographer is somewhere under this island. The cartographer is a map room that will lead us to
Pop in,
Halo's
but that's
control
fine. It's like a year out, okay? It's like a year out. I remember this mission so vividly as well. I can't wait. You know I'm going to do like a full-on playthrough of this. Creature designs look so cool as well.
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot. Get set to come out swinging.
Have they added sprint in it? I wonder if they've added sprint. They've done it. They've got it right. They've got it right. This was a surprise. I honestly thought it was a multiplayer one. That pistol as well is one of the most iconic weapons in
Area
any game.
secure.
There, mind you, there's so many iconic
Affirmative. Echo 419 is down. Somebody
weapons in
call
Halo.
Warhawk. Hey, I didn't know you made house calls for him. You know our motto. We deliver.
Show me the Warthog.
Let's go find the map room. That will show us the location
Until it
of
drives the
Halo's
same way,
control
which is
center.
good. I like how the Warthogs drive.
I've been able to pinpoint the main facility by cross-referencing Covenant
Are they going to
survey
get on
data and
the
religious
that
texts.
extra seat
Can you-
apparently they've made?
It's on this island. I've marked the entrance with a nav plate.
Depends entirely on price for me. I mean, for me, it's like I'm not bothered because I'm just like it's on Game Pass. But no, I agree. I think they'll probably try. I mean, they might try and push it for premium, maybe. Seeing as they're adding new missions on it. I expect it to be like around like 50 quid. Sort of in line, well, whatever the price of the Gears of War one was, but
There,
then
in the cliff wall.
they'll probably be like, yeah, but we've re-recorded everything and we've done it. We've like added whole new missions and stuff and whole expanded on the original. So they'll try and put on like a more premium price on it. It'll be ultimate. It'll definitely be ultimate. It'll be on the ultimate. It'll be on the ultimate, yeah. I'd be surprised. Actually, no, yeah, it'll be on the ultimate, won't it? I think. But it looks really good. I would not have expected them to actually add missions to the game and actually fully remake it and add stuff to it. I'm very interested in the prequel missions because obviously the game starts in the Pillar of Dawn with Captain Keyes just after the events of Halo Reach. So are there going to be missions of Master Chief on Reach? I remember as a kid always wanting a Halo prequel game or an expansion to Reach, but like from Master Chief's perspective on Reach and going through that and that journey to him becoming the last Spartan, you know, alive.
Interesting.
If those prequel missions sort of cover that element,
we need to find the security
that would be like, that is one of my Halo dreams come true. But I would have liked a game like that. But
Have you found the control center?
come true. Oh, you can sprint. You can sprint. Okay, you can sprint. They put in the sprint. They've modernized it. You know what that means? That means it's an extra £10 now. That's £80. That's Xbox's first £80 game because they've added sprint. There you go. that's what happens now. Everyone complains we're not happy with the price. It's $80. What are you doing? We added sprint. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Into the interior of the island.
I just remember this mission so well. Do you remember that? It was so iconic, this mission. Oh, they're gonna kill him. Yeah, he's deaded. Oh, wait. No. I don't know what happened there. And also, I feel like Unreal Engine 5 is good for this because it's not an open world game. So I think it will run okay. I can't wait to do the mission. You know, what is it called? I think it's like the third mission in the game where you start off like sort of sniping at night and you go up from the beam into the Covenant ship. Oh yeah, the hunt is here. There's like 2, isn't there? I thought that was 2 in the original. Yep, there they are. There's the 2. I always remember getting stuck on this bit when playing this on Legendary. And having to keep running down that, like, alley and wait to heal and then go back and then shoot some more. They're really trying to show off the sprint. They're like, just to remind you, you can sprint. I'm so surprised though. I was convinced it was the multiplayer. We'll drop in very quickly to that Halo event, very briefly, just to see if they at least allude or mention the multiplayer. But I imagine they're going to release this in about a year's time. November, is it November 20 something? For the 25th. Get that hype going. And then the multiplayer comes in 2027. Where the hype goes down. I just don't trust them to get the multiplayer side right. The campaigns, I trust them. I actually enjoyed the Infinite campaign. But mind you, actually, no, sorry. Infinite was good. The multiplayer, the gameplay and everything, the multiplayer on Infinite is brilliant. It's just they didn't listen to the community. It was the whole progression that they got wrong. The way they kind of associate all the progression, they linked the progression system to challenges. And it was like you didn't get XP really for matches, or you got very, very minimal. So the way you'd level was literally purely through challenges, really, and it just did not feel really rewarding at all. It just felt like such a slog. So you'd play it, you'd love it, and it was great, and then it just kind of got so fucking tedious, really. Just not actually getting progression each match, just all relating to your challenges. And you know me, I'm the sort of guy that always forgets to do my challenges.
Use the
So,
holo panel to shut down the security
it really
system.
was a drag. Is it gonna have that little cube guy? What was his name? Oh, that's not the Arbiter, is it? Was the Arbiter only in Halo 2? Did they come in from Halo 2? I can't
Good.
remember.
That should open the door that leads into the main shaft. We need to go to the main facility.
Just proving
Let's
they
head
can
back down
sprint
the
again.
beach.
Mayday! Mayday! Dropship Bravo 22 taking enemy fire! Repeat, we are under heavy fire and are losing altitude! Understood. We're on our way.
But I'm really excited for people to get to play this on PlayStation. This has cemented everything now, by the way. This announcement that exclusives are dead, really, at least on Xbox's part. The
Chief,
fact you're
Bravo
getting
22
Halo,
is bringing us some
the
heavy
fact
weapons.
that
After I saw we were up against
2026,
hunters,
you've got
I thought you could use them.
biggest Xbox household, you know, what makes Xbox what they're known for on PlayStation, Gears of War and Halo. It's the end for exclusives for Xbox. That's dead in the water. We're not going back to that anymore. Every Xbox game now will be to PlayStation without a doubt. There's no question about it. PlayStation exclusives, they will of course end up on PC eventually. The only exclusive console will just be Nintendo. No, I think good riddance. So a few years ago, I would have been probably a bit hesitant, but it's good that more people getting to play these sort of games. It just breaks down the barriers, you know. I find it more interesting from a history perspective of gaming, like how, like, in like 5-6 years time, like when we get to, I don't know, like 2030, are we going to look back and is it going to be like, wasn't it so weird how we had exclusives for consoles? I wonder if you look back on that, almost like just, how did that last that long kind of thing? I think they've also tried really hard with the visuals and with how they do the reveal. Because do you remember when they revealed Halo Infinite and it looked really, really bad? You had that Craig meme where the brute just looked really, really weird. And they had to like delay it and everything and like apologize and almost not redo the game, but kind of resell it really to the audience. I think seeing how the community rejected Epic trying to make exclusives, yeah, that's true. Really signaled to everyone just how much PC players hate them. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I still don't think we'll ever see PlayStation games on Xbox, but I think we'll always see Xbox games now on PlayStation. We'll always see PlayStation games on PC, and the only exclusive place will be Nintendo. They will be the only ones that won't change. I used to be always creeped out as a kid seeing those drops and everything. Looking down. What do we think? It looks good. I'm happy. The more I'm seeing the name, the less cringe I'm finding it. That's why the games cost £100 exactly. I find the whole price for Mario Kart mental.
They're smart, so I'm glad.
That's someone else reacting to the thing. I know it's back in like 5 minutes. They've really fucked up this announcement though, because it was meant to be on the Halo Live event thing, and then it all came out. They must have given the wrong. They must have got confused with the embargo times or something, and given out the wrong time, so it all just came out. I'm interested to hear these impressions. Shall we have a quick look on? We'll let the ads go through. We'll go back into Alien Isolation in just a second. I'm just going to see if there's any written previews that we can pull from. Let me see. Yeah, I've got some previews here we can look through. Also, it's interesting it's coming to PC as well, and it's Xbox Play Anywhere. I really like the whole Xbox Play Anywhere thing. Let's see. Yeah, no multiplayer on this one is confirmed, because obviously they're making their own. Is there a preview out on GameSpot? Maybe not. Okay. Let's have a look at the the Halo project updating live thing. So what do we have here? I'm just checking. So Xbox Store page from the game, which is described as a faithful yet modernized remake of Halo Combat Evolved's campaign, appeared online today just moments after the Halo project update stream was set to go live. They really fucked it, didn't they? Experience the original story rebuilt with high-definition visuals, updated cinematics, and refined controls, plus 3 brand new prequel missions featuring Master Chief and Sergeant Johnson. I love Sergeant Johnson so much. Its official description says a broader arsenal of weapons, interesting vehicles, enemies, and gameplay modifying scores. I'm glad they're keeping the scores in. Optional modifiers that change combat is fun. In fun and challenging ways, add fresh tactics and endless replayability. Jurassic World Evolution 3, I keep watching videos and it looks amazing. It looks cool, doesn't it? It actually looks... I've never played them and I've never seen the films. But I did see some stuff of Evolution 3. I was kind of like, I should really watch the films and check out the games because I love simulation games. So I should do it. Okay, that's still developing. Let's check out their preview. I like Ryan McCaffrey. So this is from Ryan McCaffrey at IGN. Honestly wasn't sure what to expect when I sat down in front of an Xbox Series X to play an early demo of Halo Campaign Evolved. They just announced Unreal Engine 5 remake of the original Xbox killer app. And yes, it's a proper remake, not a remaster like Halo Anniversary was. I'm honestly still not sure exactly how I feel about it after playing it. Interesting. There are baby dinos in it. I am sold. I definitely wanted to be blown away by the visuals in the same way the original Halo Combat Evolved knocked my socks off back in 2001. Heck, we know Unreal Engine 5 is fully capable. I also didn't want Halo Studios, the 343 Industries, to mess with too much, or did I? Would Halo 1 just feel old no matter what, and will PlayStation 5 gamers even care about this 25-year-old Xbox classic when it hits Sony's consoles for the first time ever, day and date with Xbox and PC? So I went in with lots of questions, and I left with, well, some answers. Let me explain. I suppose we might as well start with the obvious, how it looks. Is my face properly melted? No, but maybe yours is. I'll be curious to read the comments on this one. I mean, I guess it's an early demo. I have to see when it comes out. Anyway, Campaign Evolved does look very nice, no doubt. It certainly doesn't look like it's 2 decades old anymore. I played a chunk of the legendary Silent Cartographer mission, that's what we just watched together just now, from early on in the campaign, and the skybox is beautiful. The water looks great, the trees look very nice, and the terrain texture looks sharp and clean. Thank you so much for sticking around if you did through the ad break. I really do appreciate it. It really does help. No more ads for another hour. Once you get indoors, the alien architecture has a unique sheen to it that the original obviously never had. Meanwhile, the weapons all look exactly how you'd expect them to look in the modern era. The grunts grunts, jackals, elites, hunters all look convincingly new, rather than reskins of quarter of a century old creatures. God, it's quarter of a century old now, that game. Everything looks clean, but not in a soulless way, at least not to me. It works as a cohesive art-directed space in the new engine. I appreciate that voiceovers from the principal actors, Steve Downes and Jen Taylor at the very least, have been re-recorded, while mocap has also been redone for the rebuilt from scratch cutscenes. I do find that really, really cool, that they've re-recorded their lines and everything. But let's talk about my biggest concern coming into this demo. The classic Halo feel, movement, aiming, jumping vehicle controls, it's all got to have a semi-floaty Halo feel to it, I agree. And I'm pleased to report that even in this very early state, Campaign Evolved is a good bit of the way there. No doubt they'll continue to tweak it over the coming months. This release has no official release date beyond 2026. By the way, I'd be stunned if it's not time to release at or very near the 25th anniversary of Halo Combat Evolved in November next year. That's what I've been saying. But there have been some gameplay modernizations implemented here that have been ported back from subsequent Halos into this remake. And while purists might bristle at it, most of these seem like they're for the best for a 2026 first-person shooter release. Vehicles now boardable and destructible now. Okay. For starters, vehicles are boardable and destructible now, as they were in subsequent Halo games. That means that a ghost can no longer torment you endlessly, nor are you effectively invulnerable in a Scorpion tank. On a related note, a fourth player can now sit on the back of a Warthog. Oh, and though I didn't get to try it out on the Silent Cartographer, the Wraith is now drivable. Oh yeah, the Wraith wasn't drivable in the first game. I forgot about that. It wasn't, as it first became in Halo 2. Also, any weapons that the bad guys wield, you can now too. As such, the energy sword is now in your tool belt. If you take, maybe the energy sword wasn't in Halo 1. Maybe it was in Halo 2. If you take one of the cups of a gold elite. Halo Studio says that there will be 8 weapons in Combat Evolved that aren't new to Halo, but usable for the first time. And Master Chief's first adventure. That's interesting. On the movement front, sprint has also been added. It's not on a cooldown, so you can run endlessly. I could see this one annoying the Halo 1 purists most of all. But not only do the developers say you can turn it off, but you can also just not use it, which is true. That's exactly what I just thought, to be honest with you. I found it handy when running down the beach back towards my mission objective after wandering off to go stare at the new Unreal Engine 5 rendered spaces. What about co-op? Oh, good point, the co-op. After Halo Studios fumbled that in Halo Infinite, they did. You're probably wondering about it for the remake. 2-player split screen is confirmed, though sadly it wasn't available in my short preview build. And the development team also promises 4-player online co-op with full cross-play and cross-progression support. As for proper competitive multiplayer, though, unfortunately the answer is that is right in the name of this remake, Campaign Evolved. There is no multiplayer here, which is a shame because it would be fun to see Blood Gulch, oh it would be, wouldn't it, or Sidewinder or Hang 'em High in Unreal Engine 5 with online crossplay support. I asked Halo Studios about this, and executive producer Damon Conn gave an extremely media-trained answer, saying the team is very focused on recreating the original campaign that started it all, and Halo Infinite, the Master Chief Collection, provide really great experiences for multiplayer, sure, for Xbox and PC players. And that doesn't help new PS5 players fall in love with Halo's glorious multiplayer, though. Presumably, they didn't want to pull any players away from MCC for this, or adding full multiplayer support would have likely meant that the project couldn't get done in time for the 25th anniversary, but it's still disappointing. That led me to wonder about pricing. Here you go, Puckford. Would this be a full-price $70 release, or perhaps even $80 by the time it comes out, since Microsoft already tried to push that price point on us this year? Or would it be priced lower, particularly since it's campaign only? The Halo Studios team wouldn't say when I asked them directly, so that remains to be seen. Personally, $50 feels right for this, but that's just my opinion. I also think that £20 per month feels like the right place for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Okay, so no multiplayer, but there is one significant addition I'm legitimately excited about. A new 3-mission prequel campaign that revolves around Master Chief and Sergeant Johnson. This could be extremely cool, but unfortunately that's literally all we know so far. In fact, Halo Studios wouldn't even tell me if it's accessible out of the box, or if you have to complete the campaign in order to unlock it. I also asked if they'd be repurposing existing music from the Halo 1 soundtrack to score those missions, or if they might commission something new. Dare I dream that they reach out to Marty O'Donnell himself? And they didn't have an answer for me either. Going back to the gameplay, I must say that that I still had fun honing across the beach as a silent cartographer. In a Warthog, my UNSC Marine buddies in the passenger gunner seats, and helping to mow down Covenant bad guys while attempting to turn them into hood ornaments with my front bumper. Just like old times, I also manned the gun turret at one point to test out the friendly AI, and it still needs work. In fact, someone on the development team acknowledged this later without me bringing it up, so it's clearly something that they're aware of. Honestly, though, it's not something I'm even worried about when there's still probably upwards of a year of development time left. It's also the same with the frame rate. No doubt some folks went straight to the comments to note any inconsistencies they saw, because I definitely noticed some. And while it's certainly important, it's not something I'm sweating this far away from the end of the project. I should also mention that Halo Studios has added schools to the campaign involved. Lots of them, in fact, dozens was the word that they used, with an emphasis on this remake having the most schools of any Halo campaign ever. Replayability is clearly a focus for the studio here, which is understandable given Halo's strong history in that department, as well as the lack of adversarial multiplayer. And hopefully the schools will spice things up for Xbox players running through this thing for the umpteenth time. There you go. Just don't know if 3 new missions are enough for £50 when there are games like Jump Space and Outrageous out there for 30. I do agree with you. I do agree. It depends. I'm not sure. It's like, that's what I think it will probably be. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just thinking aligned with the Gears of War, but that was just a remaster. That wasn't a remake. I mean, it'll be cheaper than $50 in the UK. It'll be more like 40, I think, with that price range. That conversion rate. On that note, I couldn't help but wonder if PlayStation 5 players getting their first crack at Halo are really going to care about this in a way that turns a lot of them into new fans of the franchise. It's a genuine question. I've got a lot of personal history with Halo, so I simply can't answer this one. For someone with no nostalgia for Master Chief, will those players find campaign Evolved as compelling as I found Combat Evolved? And if they do, then what? Or Halo Studios remake Halo 2 and Unreal Engine 5, and then 3, 4, 5 Reach, ODST, Infinite? Or will they just port the Master Chief Collection, Halo Infinite, to the PS5 to catch all those players up? I hope they remake them. I asked the team about this, and again, I got a very media-trained half answer. There is an opportunity for us to grow the fan base. Executive producer Damon Conn told me, we're bringing the most players we believe to Halo ever, and so that growth is what we're truly interested in. And again, I hinted before, this paves the way for future stories and Halos. Also, playing FPS feels so bare bones now that we've got games like Cyberpunk. That is true. That is true as well. I just have so much nostalgia to this game. And so, as you can now see, I'm still left with many unanswered questions about this remake project. But to Halo Studios' credit, this early demo did answer a couple of key ones about how good it could look and how Halo-y it could feel. So far, so good there. I'm very excited about the new 3-mission prequel campaign featuring Sergeant Johnson, as it will be the first new single-player content in a Halo game in, by that point, 5 years, which is crazy. Can campaign evolved relight Halo Spark? That's the biggest question of all, and will have to remain unanswered for a little bit longer. I do love Ryan McCaffrey. I do think he's really, really good. Very, very quickly, let's just quickly see if there's any new stuff just coming out from that Halo event. They're still they're still showing artwork. How many people? They've lost like 15,000 viewers. Oh no, I had someone in it briefly. Did they just talk about it?
So the energy sword, the fuel rod cannon, the sentinel beam, those things you saw but you couldn't pick up, and now you...
It seems very
I'm still
brief.
trying to comprehend how Halo is coming to PlayStation. You heard it right.
Let's just quickly
It's
see what
coming
they
to
said here. It
PlayStation.
seems like
I
only
mean,
a couple of
I cannot
minutes.
even believe it, Brian. How excited are you about this evolution here?
It's a huge deal, Lottie. It's a long time coming. We're just
Feels
super excited
weird
to
to
be
show
able
this
to
during a
welcome even more
multiplayer
players
Halo
now
event,
into the franchise we love, to
where
fall
you
in love
just
with
get in the
Halo the
campaign.
same way that we all did, 24 years ago here at this point. And as a community guy, I know the Halo community is super excited to welcome in their friends as well. And it's just going to mean more Halo for everyone. And it's really a new era. Halo is on
I do think a lot of
going
PlayStation
forward,
players will
starting
want to
with
play this
Halo
though,
Campaign Evolved.
because you
It
got to
really
think
is.
about a
Honestly,
lot
for
of
me
lapsed
personally, it's
Xbox
amazing, 'cause
players
I've had friends
who
who
went to
haven't had access
PlayStation
to Halo
after the
because we haven't had the
360
right
era
consoles
when
and
Xbox
just
really
never been
fucked up
able
the
to game
Xbox
together.
One
So the fact
launch.
that we can now move forward
So
and
I can imagine
introduce
there
them,
actually been
bring them
quite a
to
lot
my
of
house
PlayStation
and show
players
them
that are
exactly how it's
nostalgic
done.
for
I
Halo.
cannot wait. Damon, how much does this mean to you?
It's incredible. I mean, like, you get an opportunity for this game. What we want is for as many fans and players to play the game as possible, and to be on the Xbox XS, to be on PC, Steam, and PlayStation all
I
at
see
one
they give a
time.
little-
It's a heck of a way to kick off the 25th
Little,
It really is.
little
Matt, I mean, the game
seed,
itself
a little
looks
seed of
absolutely
the.
amazing, and there's so much to dig into. But right off the bat, can I just say how excited I am that split screen co-op is back. It is giving all the feels.
I still can't believe they got
OG,
rid of that
and I
for
cannot believe
Infinite.
it is honestly coming back to us here. How are you feeling about that one and the decisions that were made to bring it back to life?
Very excited. I mean, Halo is always better played with friends, and that started with the original Combat Evolved and the split screen co-op experience there. So we're really excited to bring that forward, in addition to bringing forward for the first time ever 4-player online cross-play, cross-progression co-op across Xbox, PC, and PlayStation.
That is huge. You are bringing basically your entire squad with you along for the ride. No one is left out. I love to hear that. Now, Sketch, revisiting something as iconic as Halo CE is quite a
I love how he's made
order.
sure he's
How
got
did
the
you feel about
PlayStation
tackling
shirt
that
on.
one, sir?
Thankfully, I'm not tackling it. No pressure for these guys. No, make no mistake. Like, Combat Evolved is a masterpiece, right? I mean, it is like the perfect video game, the perfect story, the perfect characters, the work that Bungie did, the universe they
Remake
built.
fatigue is real though.
We're
Nostalgia
all
is
huge
very
Halo
short.
fans as well at the
See,
studio, and it's
I really
impacted all
like
our
the whole
lives.
remake thing.
And I know the team understands this mantle.
Because I don't know, it depends what it is, but some games that I like, for example, when there's the Fallout 3 remake, I'm going to be so hyped, so excited for. When they no doubt remake Gears of War 2, I'm going to be so hyped and excited for.
100%.
If they ever one day remake GTA 4, Red Dead Redemption 1, Bully, stuff like that, I just like kind of old games that I love being modernized and being able to enjoy them in like a new kind of light, I think. But I definitely do see it being a fatigue for quite a lot of people.
Animations have been redone. We've re-recorded principal cast. VO, everything in an effort to
But that
maintain
could be on
the
through all my
spirit of
dreams with these
discovery and
prequel
sense of
missions.
awe and heroism that the original iconic Halo Combat Evolved had.
I love to hear that, and I have to double check as a fan myself, and for everyone in the building, Max, this is not another Halo CE anniversary, is it?
We are looking to be authentic and ambitious. We have 25 years of player feedback, and we're looking at that feedback directly from Combat Evolved Anniversary. So you can look forward to things like, wayfinding, level encounter variety, a lot of good stuff there.
Love to hear it. And it is ambitious, like you guys have been mentioning, but speaking of ambitious, Max, what is this I'm hearing about some new missions?
Yeah, 3 new missions, Chief and Johnson. You're going to have new enemies, new characters, new gameplay, new environments, so many things. It's going to be a great time.
I can't wait. And obviously, speaking of gameplay, there's some new enhancements. There's lots of new things coming for players to enjoy. What could some of those be, and what can we expect?
Yeah, that's right. We do have an expanded sandbox. So 9 weapons, all new to this experience. 3 of them you may have seen in the original game. So the energy sword, the fuel rod cannon, the sentinel beam, those things you saw but you couldn't pick up, and now you can, in addition to 6 others joining.
I forgot that
and then also
the
we have
energy blade
things
wasn't
like
in it.
vehicle hijacking. We have the ability to drive the Wraith. A lot of things to look forward to.
You know, it really sounds like you guys are nailing the balance between, you know, the nostalgic but the newness, and nostalgic newness is what I'm going to run with here. You know, it's great for old players, new players alike to come and experience this because it's such a beautiful story, a beautiful game. No, I want to know what you're most excited about as you start this new venture here. Damon, I'll start with you.
I said it before. It's great to have a chance to bring an entirely new generation of players to the franchise. People who haven't had a chance to go on the missions with Chief are now going to get to do that for the first time, and they can go along with the fans who have been with us for 24 years at this point, Xbox and PC players, and I'm excited for them to play it together.
I cannot wait for that. Max, what about you?
Yeah, I'm just excited about all the ways that you can play together and replay in more ways than ever before. You know, from that expanded sandbox to the dozens of skulls, some returning favorites, some that are entirely new that we're doing more with than we've ever done before. There's just really a lot of new content here to engage with.
Cannot wait. I'll be certainly engaging with it. And Sketch, last but not least, I can see you're excited about something.
Any tease?
Yeah, I am. I mean, again, as the community person, just seeing this
People wave
community
in the background.
grow, welcoming all of our friends and new players to the franchise is just so exciting. Just kind of knocking down walls. We're going to come together. We're going to sing Kumbaya. It's going to be great. Blue and green coming back together again. Also, I'm super excited. I got to give a shout out. Having Steve Downs and Jen Taylor back. Amazing. We're so lucky to have them.
I'm really glad that
bring
they're back.
A magic touch to this experience. And personally, knowing that I won't get hopelessly lost in the library anymore is a huge win for me.
Big win there, Sketch. I'm really happy for you with that one for sure. Well, folks, Halo Combat Campaign Evolved is coming in 2026. So excited to be delivering this one to you guys. And great news for all of us, of course, OGs and new players coming together. But I have to know, I'm greedy. I want to know when we can see this. When can we expect to get our hands on it? Have you got any other surprises for us?
I mean, officially, Halo Campaign Evolved will be arriving on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC in 2026. But maybe we don't have to wait quite so long to get a taste. So yeah, I'm actually very excited to announce here at the venue all weekend long, behind these mysterious Forerunner walls, we've brought a pre-release work-in-progress demo. It's a chance to drive around, check out the Silent Cartographer, and get an idea of what's in store for the full game next year.
Well, that's not useful to us.
Wait. In fact, I've actually got somebody on recon for me right now on the floor because I have to see what this is all about. Blaze, you're outside. We were wondering what was in this, and finally we know. Campaign Evolved. How are you feeling about it, buddy?
Okay, just know I'm riding a bumper. You got shotgun. Wes is driving, and Tony on turret. All right.
Right. I think
that's
it.
Our hands on this. Are you all ready to get your hands on Campaign Evolved? Let's count it down, and we're gonna open the doors. All right. 5, 4, 3,
They're still doing the artwork.
1. Chief, open the door.
Are they doing some talking again?
Experiment. Show off the things you guys want to mention.
Are they just showing the demo? Okay, right, back to Alien Isolation, I'd say.